Hello, this is Lorena, and I'm back with another Deluxe video. Now, you'll notice that I turned the music up a bit. I actually did this in OBS Studio because I was still hearing clicking noises, and why? No, I should not have those. Anyway, as you will also notice, my VTuber model is... well, I changed her pose because I felt like I should learn how to do this better, so I'm trying to get on that, but, you know, I guess I had to explain why this picture is up. Well, I'll explain, because it's basically spite, you know? I was waiting for my psychiatrist to call me, and I was sitting here, and I'm like, I am so thirsty, but if I get up to get something to drink, maybe she'll call me. She might call me while I'm getting up to refill my water bottle. And I waited so long, and that's exactly what happened. Yes, I waited so long, that's exactly what happened. She was about an hour late. I assume she was behind. I'm not sure why, but that's definitely what happened there. It seemed that she didn't get to me quite yet. And now, obviously, I try to be as understanding as possible, but it's difficult sometimes, guys. Seriously, very difficult. You may imagine that when I'm sitting here thirsty, how awful of a feeling that is. Anyway, I have to watch this video after I'm done recording it to see if there are any other issues. You know, besides, is clicking gone? Am I talking loud enough? Honestly, I don't think that my voice volume is a problem, because my mom mentioned that she heard me talking and she was in a room at the time when she mentioned this, so I really do not think my voice is an issue here. And that's a good thing. I don't have to work on my voice. People can hear me. They can hear me just fine, but they should not have to hear me clicking with my mouth all the time. And that's stupid. Now, I've taken a break, so I'm sure I've missed some things. Yes. So, how many bingo sheets are out yet? I mean, I don't know. Okay, well, there's at least a third one. Okay, well, I don't even know how many sheets are out. Oh, Carly's fortune again. Okay, well, I wonder when this started. Because if it started wait, hold on. I'm gonna see what it says, because this could be hilarious. It looks like you're going to have a so-so day. Okay, well, not entirely wrong. I'm kind of bored. I'm not going to lie. But I mean, use a spell card today. Okay. I don't think that's going to be very difficult, to be honest. Okay, my lucky charm is a cucumber? Are you serious, Carly? You might make up with a certain person. I honestly wish that was true, but doubtful. Anyway, my lucky color today is forest green. Okay. My lucky number is 66. Okay. That's honestly hilarious. And this started when exactly? The start date, hold on a second. I really have not played this game in at least a day or so. Obviously, you guys don't get to know that because, as far as you know, I have not stopped playing this game. But, I mean, there are ways to tell that I have legitimately taken a break. I don't know. Hold on a second. No, you may not think that I've actually taken a break because of my upload schedule and the fact that I've actually scheduled videos. But here's the thing, I wasn't feeling that great. Perform one disease over. Dude, do you wait a minute? Okay, that's actually not a problem. I do not know why I reacted like that. I think I read pendulum somehow. That says disease, not pendulum. Okay, well, my brain has been out of it, so I guess it's not a surprise that I can get pendulums mixed up with disease somehow, even though that makes no sense to anyone. But I think I'm starting to feel a bit better. Now, the problem that I was dealing with was, well, you might imagine that after people got offended, I kind of got a bit, I was kind of upset. And I know that I'm not necessarily, I know that I kind of deserve it, but at the same time, I still lost a friend, potentially. And I do not like that I did that to myself. I really wish I didn't do it to myself, you know? I wish that I had chosen to behave better in that situation. But, I mean, given the situation that I'm going through right now, I think it just kind of slipped out. And I wasn't paying attention to how other people were feeling because of my own emotional state. Which meant that, obviously, my filter turned off for a long enough period that I ruined things for myself, and now I'm even more socially isolated than before, which means I have more free time. And more free time, well, I'm not sure if that's a good thing, if we're being honest here. But if I feel better at the very least, maybe I can get something done with all of this free time, since I'm not socializing with many people before. This is a serious problem. I'm not going to lie. I was hurt, but I mean, come on. I know what I did. I know what I said. And the reaction that I got was definitely the acceptable response, and I was wrong. Objectively wrong. Although, on an emotional level, I'm still kind of hesitant to admit that, well, I shouldn't do that again. Well, I shouldn't do it again. I should not do it again. That would be a terrible decision on my part. And now, obviously, after what happened, I've taken some time to think about this situation. And yes, the situation that I have been in did somewhat affect me, and I'm just like, oh god. But yeah, I mean, it's just how I approached my situation. It wasn't in the most mature way possible, and I think my emotions definitely got carried away because of all the pent-up tension. I don't really know what to do with the situation I'm in. And on top of one problem, I've got others. So I don't have many outlets for some of the things I'm dealing with. And honestly, I'm not even sure what to do about some of these emotions, so that's not helping me either. Yeah, that is not helping. But if we're going to be completely honest here, while it may not help that I completely destroyed what social life I potentially had, it's not all bad. I mean, not everyone disagrees with how I responded in that situation because, well, it's a bit of a gray area. So it's not easy for someone in my position to be completely distant from everything that's going on. And there are people out there that understand this, and that I was in fact coping in the best way I possibly could in that moment. That doesn't mean that I chose the correct way to respond. It just means it's understandable when you know what I've been dealing with. And now, obviously, I don't really want to just talk about what I've been dealing with because I feel like I've done that enough. I'm trying to stop doing it, but no one really realizes this because I've been failing so far. Yeah, I haven't exactly been holding back in the way that I should be. I'm trying to improve the quality of my content. So far, I'm not really seeing much of a difference. If anything, I think my quality has declined. Probably because of, well, a number of things, but I'm hoping to get to the bottom of this and fix it. Unfortunately, this still means that I need some idea of what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I can definitely point to someone that's misbehaving and be like, oh, this is what's going on. No. That isn't necessarily where I should be pointing my finger. It's an obvious scapegoat, but that doesn't necessarily mean that's what's causing my issues. Because I don't think I would be responding so drastically if issues did not previously exist. This is a childhood problem, and I need to deal with it. Better than I've dealt with it so far. I know I can do better, but I mean, I have to work my ass off to get there. So, because of how isolated I am, I'm definitely not in the best place emotionally, or socially, or mentally, but I'm hanging in there, I'm sane, I'm stable enough. I mean, come on, guys, we're in the middle of a pandemic. You can't expect me to be perfect. So, yeah. On the subject of there's a pandemic, that also limits what my what my therapist can suggest. Because I'm socially isolated, but so is everyone else. So is everyone else. I certainly did not see that one coming. And I kind of expected at around this point in my life that, yes, I might be socially isolated, and yes, I might have issues with a sibling of mine, though at the time I assumed it would be my brother that I would have the issue with. And not exactly, that's not the case. Quite the surprise, I must admit, but I mean, I'm kind of just sitting here like, so now I'm not, everything is just, it feels like everything is falling apart, basically. Now, obviously, I do not think this is entirely true, but I mean, that's how I feel. So, I responded in that one single moment based on how I felt, rather than taking into consideration that, I'm not exactly acting appropriately. Yeah, I wish I had chosen a different way of behaving because I know better than this, but I certainly did not act like I did in that single moment. And again, I don't think what I did was right. I think that I did slip up legitimately, but I do also think that it's a gray area and it's not as black and white as a lot of people would like to make it seem. From an outside perspective, it's easy to say that how I reacted was wrong. Objectively, there is no room for argument. But there is a lot to be concerned about. If you do hear what my life is like outside of... Hold on a second, where's the legendary duelist? Anyway, let me begin. Let me go back. Hold on a second. Dude, did I duel the legendary duelist? That doesn't make any sense. I hadn't played this... Okay, well, who was the legendary duelist then? Okay, hold on a second. It says... I'm so confused. I do not understand. Okay, it says defeat 3 legendary duelists. How the hell is there no legendary duelists here? I haven't been on in a day or two at the very least. Alright, fine. Well, let me get back to what I was saying. It's very difficult to say that I'm completely wrong because, well, for me to be objectively wrong, there would have to be no reason for me to have said what I said. And I said what I did because there are reasons for why I behaved that way. And there are some very legitimate concerns. It's not exactly... Okay, I think I'm misunderstanding how legendary duelists spawn. Yes, I think I'm misunderstanding how legendary duelists spawn. That's definitely an issue here. I have to duel 3 of them, if I remember correctly. Do I remember correctly? I don't know. Anyway. I tend to be very good at remembering very negative things. So, I still think it's interesting that when it comes to GX, I remembered the start of the series better than the latter half. Like, dude, are you kidding me? Are you kidding? Because I'm just like, how many times have I watched season 3? Okay, season 4 maybe, because I've only watched it once, I'm pretty sure. But that still doesn't make any logical sense, considering my brain's success at remembering dark shit. Okay, well, to be real, I could probably watch those seasons again, but I'm planning to rewatch the entire thing, except for episode 1. I've seen episode 1 too many times, guys. Also, I'm skipping other episodes if I don't really care about them. Yes, if I don't really care about them, I will not watch. I don't really need to see Jaden doing a monkey. I don't. Okay, there are no legendary duelists. God. I misunderstand a lot of things, don't I? Well, is there anyone legendary here? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I've dueled anyone lately in the X world. Okay, no one, absolutely no one, everyone is gone. Okay, well, I'm going to, well, interesting. What else do I need to do? Okay, I need to use a skill 1 time. Okay. I need to perform an Xyz summon. Okay. Need to play 10 duels. Okay, well, I don't really... Wait a minute. What am I thinking? I can just duel them at the gate, can't I? Oh my god, I think my brain is dead or something. Well, to be fair, I'm not exactly in a normal state. I've been in a weird mental state for days now. I don't know when I'll be back to normal, but what even is normal for me anyway? I don't know. Also, why am I, hold on a second. Okay, for once in my life, I should play someone else. I do not need to hear any response to this, but whatever. Actually, what is in this deck? Let me look at it. Oh my god, dude, I auto-built a deck. Okay, are you serious? Okay, I know that I tease Chaz a lot, but I would think that he should have a proper deck, seriously. Although he shouldn't have an Ojama deck because I do not want to build Ojamas. The game might force me to at some point, but hopefully not anytime soon. Alright guys, well I'm building a deck for Chaz. I'm going to stop recording, so I'll come back once Chaz has a better deck. I do not know how long this will take, but yeah. I'll see you guys in a second to explain why I just switched to Chaz.